Hi traders, this is Forex Nelson and I'm back again today with another training video for my Super Sniper trading system. Today's date is April the 5th, and on this day you can see that I did 10 trades here. They turned out all to be winners. Now at 6 o'clock in the morning I'm in front of the computer here putting together my daily trade plan. You must have a daily trade plan or else you're going to struggle. Let's see. Here's the daily trade plan for April the 5th, 22. Lots of buy and sell trades along with 2 preferreds. As long as you have 5 in a row or more, 5 or 6, either up or down, it becomes preferred. Very strong chance it's going to give you a bunch of pips. And of course, for them I had to wait until the H4 and the daily charts to agree with the trend direction. Now, if you have any questions about this daily trade plan, if you don't know how to put one together, well, you'll have to do like I did for many years, buy it from other mentors, and I ended up spending thousands and thousands of dollars until I actually figured out how to make my own trading plan. If you have any questions, just get in contact with me. Keep in mind I do charge $100 a month for this trade plan. Now we can move along. Okay, first trade, euro dollar. There's the arrow. I knew I wanted to be selling it. Let's see where I got in first of all. Well, the goal line's going down even though it's very slightly going down. And of course, when I pulled the trigger, that was close enough to qualify for a great way to trade. Should have waited. Now, as I teach in the videos, you must wait for the pull. You don't have to, but as you can see, it hit the goal line and it hit the T area. Moving averages from here to there. This is the T area. T stands for trade entry area. And so every time it comes back to the goal line, you can sell. In other words, sell, sell. You can sell here, 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 and here. And you can grab, well, if you're still in the trade, that's 69 pips. But I did take the trade here. It went sideways for a while. And I closed it out just being happy. Has to be 16 because it pays $10 a pip because the USD is on the right hand side. And of course 16 times 10 times 10 lots, that's why you see $1,600 here. And that's exactly what you want to see. These moving averages all in the proper order. When you're selling, the 20, the 30, and the 50. The 50 here is your trend direction. And also keep in mind that you can turn the alert on right here, change it from false to true, press OK, and then when the 2 moving averages cross, you'll get a pop-up alert telling you to either buy and or sell. Okay, let's move on to the 30-year bonds. Here we go. This one pays $5 for each pip or tick. There's the double arrows. Remember, 2 arrows. I put in 2 arrows if it's a preferred. So with I knew right away, looking at the 3 moving averages here, they're all in order, qualified for a great way to trade. And of course it decided to do one more pullback close to the goal line. Ideally it's best to take the trade here. Remember, wait for the pullback, but I wasn't too worried about it as I knew it was going to go down, and down it went. And it looks like it produced about 50 pips here and approximately 50 ticks or pips times 5 times 10 lots. That's why you see it paying out $2,550. Let's move on to the S&P 500. This is another one that pays $5 for each tick. There's the arrow. Knew I wanted to be selling. Took a while, but by the time the moving averages crossed here, ideally the best looking entry would be right around here somewhere, but not a big deal. Higher time frame said to sell. It did give some mixed signals, so if it's mixed like blue, like up or down, sometimes it'll go back up and it'll test the area of resistance, and then finally it would go, and looks like it did produce about 85 ticks. And if you multiply 85 times 5 times 10 lots, and then you'll see that it's paid out $4,250. Let's move on to the Russell. Now the Russell does pay $10 a tick. Went mostly flat for a while, but I knew from the daily trade plan I wanted to be selling. The market's very random. It does that many times. Please keep in mind that 10 or 20 pips, many times, it will not hold. You'll need a bigger stop than that. But anyhow, took the trade right here. Could have made a lot more, but I was happy at this point, and I closed it out. Looks like with about has to be 40. Hard to get. Oh, I had it there. There it is right there. Has to be 40, because 40 times $10 times 10 lots, and that's why you see a total down here of $4,000. Okay, let's move on. Let's see the next trade. Pound CAD. Let's see what's happening. This is looking better. I like to see the moving averages in proper order. And then every time it comes back to the moving averages, especially the goal line, you can take the trade all through here, here, and here. You can take it here, 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 and here, and here. You can do multiple positions. And if you don't want to trade a bunch of pairs, well, pick something that really looks good. This really looks good. And every time it comes back up, you can take the trade multiple times. Took the trade at this cursor right here, and it looks like I closed it out just being happy with about 19 pips. And those 19 pips on the pound CAD paid out $1,531. Remember, every time it comes back, take a trade, 46 pips, take the trade again for 37 or 44. You get the idea. Just make sure that everything looks good. All moving averages are going down. They're diverging. In other words, they're not braided like over here. And this qualified for a great way to trade. Goal line's going down, and we're below the water line on the AO here. Moving forward to the next trade, Pound New Zealand. Here we go. There's the arrow. Look at how beautiful this looks. The goal line's going down. They're diverging. The moving averages were well below the water line on the AO. Qualified for a great way to trade. It's a no-brainer. And so I took the trade. Now remember, keep an eye on your trade. You have to have proper trade management and money management, because if you walk away from the computer, you're going to turn a winning trade into a losing trade. Anyhow, let's look at the winning trade portion of it. I closed it out here, looks like with about 21 pips, and 21 pips on the Pound New Zealand paid out $1,476. Remember, you always like to see the TZ at the top here, this magic indicator. Once it gets to the top, you're getting sell signals right there, and that's why I took the trade on this candle. It was the beginning of the cycle. You're going to sell at the top and buy at the bottom. Now try to get in as it's going up. Don't wait till it hits the goal line. So as it's going up right here, for example, that's producing about 80 pips there. So don't wait for the candle to close, because once you see blue, 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 TZ is going up, and this is blue. Let's say everything looks like that right there. Get in the trade, and you can trade the pullback. This is called the pullback. Okay, moving on to the next trade example. Euro CAD, it's a little bit to the, here it is here, far left. Let's see where I got in. Let's see, there's the arrow. 3 moving averages are in perfect order, going down, diverging. We're below the waterline on the AO, qualifies for a great way to trade. TZ is coming from the top, working its way down. And the daily trade plan obviously said to sell. So sold it, locking in about 43 pips or so, maybe. And those 43 pips, as you can see down here at the bottom, on this trade paid out $3,465. Okay, let's move on to another trade I did today. Euro New Zealand. Here we go. Doesn't this look fantastic? It's the other one that is preferred. There's the 2 arrows, just waiting for a pullback. And let's see where I got in at. Well, I was a little bit impatient, but not a big deal. And I knew that it could go back to the goal line. It didn't bother me too much one way or the other. I was 95% sure I was going to have a winner. And let's see what I did win on this trade. Closed it out just being happy with about 54 pips. And those 54 pips on the Euro New Zealand paid out, as you can see, $3,725. Remember, always keep an eye on the meter. You're going to buy the one at the top and against the one at the bottom. Euro's almost a bus driver, 20% or less. It'll be a bus driver for selling. And if it's 80% or higher up, that'll be another bus driver for buying. And of course, if you have 2 bus drivers, generally as a rule, you're going to get more than 100 pips within the blue box. It's another good little tip for you. Now, pretty much every day, this meter here will point you in the direction of some successful trades. So don't ignore the meter. Okay, dollar CAD is the next trade. Let's see what's happening on this one. Well, another fantastic looking chart setup for a great way to trade. Look at that goal line going down. Bars are nice and big below the water line here. So let's see where I got in at. Oh, the dollar CAD only does 56 pips. It doesn't move a lot, but today it moved 88. So from the top here all the way to the bottom, that's 88. And from here to here, between the 2 moving, these red lines here, that's your ADR, which is 56 pips. And you can easily check that out. It's quite simple. There it is right there, 56. And to the bottom is, there's your 88. So let's see where I got in at. TZ is going down, the magic gold line at the bottom. Everything is perfect. Let's see what I'm locking in here. Looks like about 51 pips. Not too bad for the dollar CAD. And that ended up paying out $4,190. Finally, we're at the last trade, the NASDAQ. This one happens to pay $20 a pip. The NASDAQ, along with the German DAX 30 and Russell, those 3, pretty much a few times each week, you will be able to double your account. And, let's say you got a $5,000 account, you can do 1 standard lot, and the magic number on the NASDAQ, the number is 250. So let's take a look at this NASDAQ. If you can see this number, it's NASDAQ. Let's see. You're going to ignore the last 2 digits, which is 79. So that's 297. You need 250 because 250 times 20 will be $5,000. And so let's see where I got in first of all. I knew I wanted to be selling because the higher time frames and my daily trade plan said so. So I took the trade at this cursor, and I could have made, well, I would have doubled my account right about there, 250. I would have doubled my account. But I'm not trying to double my account. I'm just aiming for 200 or more pips a day. And I'm very happy with that. And this looks like I locked in 43 ticks. And if you multiply 43 times 20 times 10 lots, it ended up paying out $8,740. Now, of course, if you have any questions about how you can double your account in one trade, whether it's $500, $5,000, $50,000, $500,000, you can double your account in one trade. If you have any questions, just get in contact with me. So it looks like I had another great day of trading using my super sniper trading system. I just added up all the pips and the ticks, and I got a grand total of 420. I knew it was going to be well over 300, and it looks like those 420 pips paid out $35,529. So, time to wrap up this video. And of course, if you have any questions at all you got to do is get in contact with me. And if not, good luck with your trading, and we'll see you in the next video.